The battle against Jiren will definitely be the most groundbreaking event to take place within the Tournament of Power, but is Jiren going to be an easy opponent to defeat after knowing so little of his character? In fact, looking at it from an overall standpoint, it's everyone else that ought to be worrying about Jiren rather than having Jiren be the one to worry about all of them, especially after having to receive the latest information in conjunction to the Dragon Ball Super spoilers and having to reveal that not even Super Saiyan Blue, Kaioken times 20 Goku stands a chance against such an opponent. And again, if you guys are new to this channel, be sure to go on ahead and punch that subscribe button and turn on notifications. That way you guys can be notified whenever a Dragon Ball video is posted onto this channel in conjunction to Dragon Ball news, information, updates, and spoilers. Hashtag notification squad to be up to date with all the latest in Dragon Ball. And with that being said, the question lingers, where does this place Hit? The only relative information that we do know of Hit is the fact that thus far in this tournament, he hasn't really showcased his full power despite having to fight one of the fastest warriors in the tournament, that having to be Dispo. And despite Dispo's speed and his ability to even multiply his speed factor, Hit was still able to adapt. But where does this place Hit in a battle against Jiren, especially if Jiren was said to even tank a Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken times 20 Goku? Having to look back on what Hit was capable of, having to square up against Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken times 10 Goku during the Universe 6 vs 7 tournament, it's unquestionable that Hit has the ability to most certainly adapt and become relative to somebody as a Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken times 10 Goku. But what about Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken times 20? If that, even against someone stronger than Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken times 20, in that having to be Jiren, most certainly I do believe that Hit does have the capabilities to adapt to such feats as a Kaioken times 20, and even possibly going as far as adapting to even what Jiren is capable of. But the question is, are they going to give him that time to improve as he did against Dispo? It's unquestionable that Jiren was most definitely studying Hit's battle against Dispo and learning more about his cross dimensions and time skip and his ability to constantly improve against the fighter that even supersedes Hit in terms of speed. So will Jiren be giving Hit the time of day to also adapt to what he is capable of in this tournament-like setting? In my prediction, I don't think that if you place Hit up against Jiren, that Hit is going to be most dominant, especially if Jiren is looking to end things early. And even at that, knowing that Hit could easily improve if having his back against the wall, I believe that Jiren would most definitely not want to capitalize in having such an opponent like Hit be able to become dominant over time by adapting to whatever kind of power Jiren brings to the table. Not saying that Hit could not be relative or become relative to a Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken times 20 Goku if given the time and experience, as I do believe that in a tournament-like setting, if given enough time, Hit would most definitely learn how to adapt to such feats. But of course, I don't think given his nature, they're going to allow him to advance any further, especially knowing that there is a rematch plan between Hit and Vegeta at some given point in this overall tournament setting. For all we know, we may not even get Hit versus Jiren, or even possibly Hit versus Goku in another rematch, because looking at it from an overall rematch standpoint, it just might come down to Vegeta eliminating Hit or Hit eliminating Vegeta. Either way, the two are set to knuckle up once more, as it would make sense for an overall story point in having Vegeta redeem himself after being embarrassed by Hit during the Universe 6 vs 7 tournament. But what's also very unique about the people that Hit may potentially face in this tournament is the fact that they far supersede what Goku brought to the table during the Universe 6 vs 7 tournament in achieving Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken times 10 and having to upgrade to times 20, including having to fight Jiren, Prince Vegeta, who just came out of the hyperbolic time chamber post the events of having to fight Goku Black, Super Saiyan Rose, Golden Frieza, who also managed to correct the flaws of his golden form from Resurrection F and currently having to master his ability to not drain as much stamina, and having him become a prominent threat within the Tournament of Power. But the one key weakness that I feel is going to lower Hit's chances of winning this tournament is the fact that Hit is severely nerfed in having his assassination skills be placed on hold due to the rules of the Tournament of Power. Now granted, those rules, such as killing being prohibited in the tournament, may in fact be lifted by both Zenos. As we understood during the Champa arc, the one key difference that separated Goku and Hit during that time was the fact that Hit was indefinitely unable to use his full power due to his true skill set having to lie in his killing abilities. Now even if the tournament setting allowed killing, Hit would be placed at a huge advantage as his real power lies in his ability to kill. That's where his true strength lies, as seen when when Hit came to Earth and killed Goku, having to one-shot him in the heart. But even let's say if that rule were to be lifted, where do we place Hit now in this tournament setting where he's allowed to kill? Would that put him on a comparative level to Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken times 20 Goku? Would that possibly put him on a relative level to even Jiren, and having to manage to even completely kill or knock out Jiren with the skill set that he has available to him? Post your comments down below. What are your overall thoughts on Hit? Where do you see Hit in this tournament setting? What are his weaknesses, and what do you believe Hit needs to do in order to secure his position in this tournament and winning for Universe number 6 and advancing forward in this arc? Thank you all so much for watching. If you guys are new to this channel, be sure to go on ahead and punch that subscribe button and turn on notifications. That way you guys can be notified whenever a Dragon Ball video is posted onto this channel. If you guys enjoyed, slap a like down below. Tune back in for more, and I'll be seeing you all down in the comment section below. Have a great day, everybody. Peace.